Yes, people. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. Let me know in the chat right now with a thumbs up if you can hear me. But it is time for the final quarterfinal of this year's AFCON. We haven't had a blockbuster game. It's been a controlling win by Morocco. Senegal not looking so convincing. And then the Super Eagles destroying Algeria. Will this game be competitive? Will we see Cote d'Ivoire make another semifinal? Will Egypt, who haven't been playing their best, I would say, at this AFCON, relish the moment? Will they finally show up at this game? Because we're going to look at the lineup really soon. Hossam Hassan is going very defensive for this game. And I don't think he has any other choice because we've seen the way Cote d'Ivoire have been playing recently. But people, let me know your thoughts in the chat right now. What is your score prediction for this game? Are you going with Cote d'Ivoire continuing their hot run? Are you going to go with Egypt and the heritage and Salah and Marmoush and Ashur, who's now into this game? What's your score prediction right now in the chat? This is a difficult one to call because, Cote d'Ivoire are defending champions. Have they looked the best defensively? No, but out wide with Diomande and Diallo, they're going to cause some issue to Egypt's fullbacks that have not been good whatsoever. Not been good. So let me know your thoughts in the chat right now. Hit the like button on your way in. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Savage Boy. Shout out to Larbi Guzal for becoming a member. Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Mustafa. Shout out to Abdi. Says, which Cote d'Ivoire won today so it would make the best semifinals? Well, time will tell, people. Algerian, I congratulate Nigeria and I hope they win the next match, but there's a new rule in the African Cup of Nations. If the other teams play better than you, the referee has the right to be unfair. The fact that one Algerian fan was showing money, that is just golden right there. Oh man, what's the scoreline there? The Nigeria game was a cinema and ass whooping. Hope Cote d'Ivoire do the same here. See, I don't really think this is going to be low scoring. I think this is going to be a sort of drag it out sort of game by Egypt. Something that we saw in 2017 and 2021 where they were convincing, but they got the job done. Like the 2008-6 to 2010 teams, they were the greatest African sides we will ever see. The way they were playing football, just dominant, forward-thinking. Abu Trika to Zidane to Ghetto. I mean, they were so good, that Egypt team. But that's not always been like Egypt's way of playing. Like that team was just marvelous. This side and the last decade has been more about like defensive solidity, rely on the individuals to get the goals, and this has to be now like Marmoush has to step up today. I know Salah hasn't been like phenomenal in every single game. Marmoush has to play a great game here for Egypt if they want to make it to the semifinal. No, there's no doubt about it. Marmoush has to be phenomenal this game. Shout out Jared. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Really, really appreciate it. Long-time member of the channel as well. And he's finally become an MTF GOAT, an ultra. Welcome to the membership, my buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, people, if you just want to support the channel, I never ask for super chats or anything because we all are hardworking people here. Maybe some people are not even working, but most of us are hardworking people here. We're just here for the love of the game. We're here to watch, hopefully, a cinematic game between Cote d'Ivoire and Egypt. I'm just hoping for that. So if you guys make any sort of donation, very much appreciate it, but you don't have to. The most important thing is to subscribe and you hit the like button. Those are the two most important things. You know why? Because they're goddamn free. And not many things in this world are free anymore. But shout out Jared. Thank you for becoming a member. Imagine we are one of the best games AFCON history. 4-4. I wish, man. Can you imagine if I did a watch along for that 2010 AFCON opening game when Angola were 4-0 up and bottled it 4-4 with 20 minutes to go? That like would have been the peak moment. Or Liverpool 3-3 against AC Milan in the 2005 Champions League final. Like that would have been peak watch-along moments. All right, let's get quickly to the lineup here for both sides. Cote d'Ivoire have changed nothing, and why should they? Because they've been absolutely cooking with this lineup and with those two fullbacks, with the two forwards, and Gesson as the striker. I think this is Cote d'Ivoire's best lineup right now with this game. Now for Egypt, they have went to a back five. I know it doesn't say here for Abdelmagir, but He is a center back. He's going to go into the central center back probably in this formation. Then Atia and Fatih will play as the two DMs. Ashur will play as the cam, and then Marmoush and Salah. It's basically Marmoush, Salah, inshallah, and hopefully get a goal here for Egypt. I mean, Hossam Hassan is risking it with this formation because Egypt have not been a good defensive team. They've given up chances to Angola. They've given up chances to South Africa. They gave up a lot of chances to Zimbabwe. And I felt like Hossam Hassan thought to himself, I cannot go toe-to-toe here. If I go toe-to-toe here, Diallo and Diomande are going to cook us. So I think for Egypt, the recipe to success for this game is they have to just double-team Diomande and Diallo. They cannot allow those two players to get in a rhythm and to start, feeling the confidence of, okay, every time we get the ball, we can beat a Fatou and a Hani. If they get that sort of confidence, Egypt are in trouble in this game. Now, where Egypt can hurt Ivory Coast is really down the middle. I don't think you're going to get much joy against a Doué or a Konan, who have been phenomenal fullbacks at this tournament. I think for Egypt, they really just have to be counter-attacking team and hit Cote d'Ivoire straight down the middle. Because they're defensively in the midfield. Sangare is basically on his own because Kreis Ina Ulai and Kessie want to get forward a lot. I think that's the sort of weak point for Cote d'Ivoire in this game. But if Cote d'Ivoire can just, control this game, and they've been good defensively in moments in this tournament, I do see that Cote d'Ivoire are going to win this game. But I don't know, man. I think this is going to be an ugly, ugly matchup from Egypt, and they're just going to really make it difficult here for Cote d'Ivoire. They're like, this is not going to be a pretty game, people. But let's see if Diallo, if Cote d'Ivoire get an early goal in this game, then this game gets very interesting to see where is it going to go to. Is it going to be more Cote d'Ivoire just going for the second, try to go for the third? Will Egypt regain momentum? Who knows, people? Who knows? But we are soon ready for kickoff. So let me know your predictions. I'm going to stick with my original prediction, and I'm going to go 2-1 for Cote d'Ivoire. I would love to see, obviously, Salah win the AFCON because, he's one of the greatest African players of all time, but I just don't think Egypt have the personnel. The problem for Egypt is they have not relied on any youngsters in the last couple of years, and that's been their downfall, I think. The U23 side got, what was it? No, they didn't get bronze, but they made it to the bronze medal match at the Olympics. And yet still, it just seems like Egypt decided, nah, we're not going to trust the youngsters. Let's just go with the old guard again and again and again and again and again. And we're going to fail. They just don't. Look at Morocco, how they're able to transition the youngsters into their team. Even Algeria. Look at Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire have Kreis Ulai Onai, 19 years old. Diomande, 19 years old. Diallo, I think he's 22, 23, somewhere around there. That's the kind of problem here for Egypt. They're still trying to hang on to this generation of guys, like the Hani, the Fatou, obviously El Shanawi. But, Marmoush, Ashur, they're like 26, 27, Salah 33. But you really have to look at Egypt and say, you are such a gifted footballing nation. But I don't think the best of the best talents are truly playing at this tournament sometimes. I don't think so. But that's a discussion for another day when it comes to the FA and how Hossam Hassan wants to approach it. But now we are given what we see on the field today, and that is not a 4-3-1-2 like this formation says. It's probably going to be a 5-3-2 formation, and it's Salah, Marmoush, and inshallah. And let's see if that's going to be enough for victory here. 22. I do have a feeling this is going to go to penalties, people. I do have a funny feeling this is going to penalties. I do have that feeling. All right. Soon time for kickoff. Yeah, they do. Obviously, Abdelmonem, who's at Nice, he's just returning from an ACL injury, so he'll be back for the World Cup. Ibrahim Adel was supposed to go to Getafe, but the Egyptian club denied it. Ashur was at Midtjylland. It didn't go so well. Then obviously you have Marmoush, you have Mustafa Mohamed. Trezeguet was at Trabzonspor, but now he's obviously back at Al Ahly. So, yeah, that's the problem for Egypt. But that cannot be excuse for you not being the best of the best, because that Egypt team from 2006 to 2010, how many guys were playing in Europe? How many guys were playing in Europe? Not many. Dominate at all? No. And look at the way they were dominating African football, which also can be a good thing or a bad thing, the way, however you want to look at it. All right. It's game time. Dun, dun. It's game time. Dun, dun, dun. Let's hope for a magical night in Agadir. One, two, three. Viva la Cote d'Ivoire. So everybody's just now going to start using the Viva la Algérie. 1, 2, 3. Viva Algérie. 1, 2, 3. Viva Egypt. All right, let me just soon get this game going. All right, people. Whatever the clock is, that's my time. I am watching the game. So if you're a little bit ahead of me, do not spoil. And if you're behind me, well, don't blame me for spoiling it, because I tell you the time right there. Here we go. A matchup we have seen a gazillion times at the AFCON has another installment. Egypt and Cote d'Ivoire. What do you think about the Egyptian media always linking the team plan and lineup 100% accurately? Well, that's a scary sight. And I think that's a bit more of a, if you're Egypt, is that like a good thing? Wait, what happened here? I think that kind of shows you how corrupt Egyptian football is. Yeah, if those sort of things are happening, that the lineup and the tactics are getting leaked, like 2 days before the game. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we're gonna drastically go away from 4-3-3 or 4-3-1-2, however you want to look at it, and we're gonna go to a back five. Oh, we're gonna catch Cote d'Ivoire out of sight here. They're not gonna believe it. It's just the level of corruption in Egyptian football is hurting the national team badly. Obviously, probably because they just stuck to it. Hossam Hassan probably told somebody within the FA, and then somebody in the FA leaked it to the media, and it's like, okay, well, we've been practicing it, we've been training it this entire time, we can't go away from it now. But yeah, they're definitely playing a sort of 5-2-1-2 here. Although when they're pressing, it looks like a 3-4-1-2 here from Egypt, where that's pretty intriguing. I haven't seen that at this tournament so far from them. But I mean, Ashur has to have a really good game. He has not been great at this tournament, but he's one of my favorite Egyptian players by far. I love Ashur. I have never recovered from the Algerian loss. Do I look Algerian? Well, maybe some people would think I look Algerian. I ain't Algerian. Okay? Let's just calm it down. Calm it down. All right? Oh, Nigerians, they'll be talking, man. These guys are like Arsenal fans, which I love. I do respect all the Super Eagles fans out there, but when they're good, oh, man, they let you know. They're like Dallas Cowboys fans. Arsenal fans, Nigerian fans, and Dallas Cowboy fans, they are all in the same boat. They're all from the same mother. When they're good, they talk. They talk. When they're bad, whoop, you don't hear a peep from them. You don't hear any talk from them. Where am I from? Finland. Oh, great play from Gesand. Look at Doué. Doué is wide open. Oh my God. Fatu wins it. Ashur plays it into Marmoush. What the heck? It's 1-0 for Egypt. We talked about this guy needing to get a big game. And Marmoush, 3 minutes into this game, it's 1-0 for Egypt. What on earth happened there? Ashur just wins it. Well, that's exactly what Hossam Hassan and Egypt needed. And what did I just say ahead of this game, people? Marmoush needed to have a big game. He needed to fix up what was a disaster class the last game. And this game, he gets his goal. And this is exactly what he needed. Remember, he had the exact same chance against Benin, people. The exact same chance. A little bit sloppy from Kessie there. Kuzunu kind of just slips, it looks like. Marmoush takes advantage of it. Yeah, look, Kessie gets beaten there. Ashur with a wonderful pass. Kuzunu just gets beat there. Marmoush, wonderful finish. And it's 1-0 to Egypt. He must have gotten, I don't know, a lamb tangine. That's what Marmoush got. He got a lamb tangine. He got the best Moroccan tea. And he said, okay, it's time to cook today. It's time to cook. And what a start for Egypt, guys. Well, I don't think anybody was expecting this. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful for the game. I did say, what if Cote d'Ivoire get an early goal? Well, what if Egypt get an early goal? This is it. Oh, good ball over the top. Ooh, that could have been handball on Ndika, but he didn't give it. This is exactly what Hossam Hassan wanted. This is exactly what Hossam Hassan wanted. Now Diallo and Diomande got to cook here. Let me just turn it up a little bit. There we go. Marmoush. Good play from Marmoush. I cannot believe it, man. They just, like, it looks like Kuzunu just fell asleep there for a second. Quite poor from Kessie. Kessie has been okay. I don't think he's been as good as the last AFCON, where I would say he was by far and away the best midfielder at the tournament. But so far this tournament, this has not been Kessie's game. And Fofana's just got to kick it out. Egypt with a throw-in. Maybe Egypt are going to surprise us, people. Maybe it's going to be a similar game to the one they had against each other in 2008 in the semifinal, and it was 4-1 for Egypt that day. I think they scored 3 goals in the last 20 minutes because obviously Cote d'Ivoire were having to go for the game. But man, could we be seeing a similar situation here? Who knows? That if Egypt win this game like 4-1, 5-1, that would be the biggest shock for me by far. Like, I would not have expected that at all. But then I know the first video we would play if that is the case. This is football heritage. This is football heritage, people. Well, well, well. Good hold up play from Gesson. Gesson out wide to Doué. Doué, is he going to try and get Diallo involved? He's going to get Diallo involved. Here's Diallo. Diallo, one-on-one. Outside. Diallo beats his man. Diallo. Oh, man. Diallo is so good, people. Oh, boy. This is going to be a long day for Fatou if this is going to be... Because he already beat Fatou. All right, man. If Diallo just went down there with that shirt pull, that would have been a penalty. That was too easy, by the way, for Diallo to be Fatou. If you're getting that cooked already, 5 minutes into the game, that's a free header. Oh, that was a free header for Ndika. My God, there's like 5 Egyptian players all on the ground there, but they all get up now. Here's Kreis. Ulai. Good defending from Marmoush against Diomande. Good defending from Marmoush. Okay. Marmoush. Yeah, this is it. This is the quarterfinal of the AFCONs, people. Come on. I am Moroccan. I have a question. I would like an honest answer from you. Do you think the referees in this competition are biased towards Morocco? Slightly, but I think that's the case with every international tournament with the host hosting it. But also you got to perform. Just like Qatar at the last Asian Cup. Those guys performed, man. Like, they could have easily had a lot more help from the referees, but they faced a lot of adversity and they pulled through Qatar and won that Asian Cup. So, yeah, I think somewhat the referees have been biased. I mean, there was just that one call in that first game against Comoros that I didn't like. Otherwise, I don't think I've seen a crazy call go in the favor for Morocco. But this is always going to be the case. The hosts are always going to get a little bit biased in every international tournament. It's always the case. Oh, man. This is why Egypt and Real Madrid are the best comparison. Because they don't need to play the best. They just collect the trophy, man. They just collect that trophy. I need to get a replica of the AFCON trophy because that's like the third best looking trophy in football, I would say. Yeah, third. Number 1 is the World Cup. 2 is Champions League. And 3, I will go with the AFCON. Although Copa America trophy is pretty nice. What do you guys think is the best looking trophy in football? I think it has to be the World Cup, though. Has to be. All right, here we go. Free kick for Cote d'Ivoire. Diallo. Free kick, cleared away by Ashur. Ashur, can he get rid of the ball? Ashur. Ashur, still Ashur. Ashur, you got to get your teammates involved. Ashur, he tries to do it all by himself. Was never going to work there. And Cote d'Ivoire back in control. So Cote d'Ivoire, have they been in a losing position at this AFCON? Yeah, they were. Gabon 2-0 down. So, but we saw how bad Gabon were. No, because they were not 1-0 down against Cameroon. So it was only against Gabon. Oh, good defending from Fatou this time against Salah. Salah is keeping possession. What is Marmoush going to do, by the way, people, when he goes back to Manchester City? Is he going to just, like, leave? Like, Semenyo now joined the team. Like, if you're Marmoush, I'm getting out of there. I'm bouncing. Atia, wonderful ball into Ashur. Ashur plays it to Hani. Hani into Marmoush. Marmoush into Salah. Beautiful play from Egypt. Salah back to Marmoush. Oh my God, this would be brilliant. Is that a foul on Marmoush? Nope, it's offside. Whew. That looked like offside too on Marmoush. That was good play from Egypt. Yeah, that looks like offside to me. That looks like offside to me. Well. Things got just a lot more interesting here, didn't they? A lot. Yeah, I don't know why Kozuna was in number 7. That's it. I also kind of wondered that throughout this tournament. Because when you hear number 7, you're like, okay, that's my striker right there. And then you're like, wait, what's the number 7 doing in defense? That's like in ice hockey. If the number 3 player was an attacker, like, what? That don't make no sense. Or if the number 7 was a defender, excuse me, or goalkeeper. That would actually be a really weird number for a goalkeeper, 7. Good hold up play by Kessie. He can't quite do it there. Here's Ashur. Ashur. Oh, the nutmeg on Diomande. Adios. Oh, Ashur is so good, guys. I know he hasn't been the most consistent and he's coming back from a long-term injury, but this, such a baller, man. We all saw that game against Inter Miami. Marmoush. The problem from, look at Marmoush. He's like 1-on-3 there. Otherwise. Yeah, I think Marmoush, somebody was telling me that Marmoush has played 65 minutes in the last 10 games. 65 minutes in the last 10 games. So you guys thought I was going to say another number. Ain't no way I'm going to say that number. 65 minutes. Yeah, Marmoush has got to get out at Manchester City. Like a talent like that, it's a shame, man. But he got life-changing money, so you can't blame him. Oh, Salah, what a pass into Hani. Hani. Oh, just needed a better pass. That had to be the one there. What playmaking from Salah right there. Oh, Fatou. Good play from Fatou. This is a good start from Egypt. Oh, can he just keep in play? Good combination play from Egypt. They're looking quite solid. Not too many dangerous opportunities given. I'll be happy here. Ashur's biggest flaw is being selfish. Agreed. That would be Ashur's biggest flaw. Otherwise, he would have been a consistent player in Europe. But now he's back in Egypt, so yeah, that's kind of always been his problem. Good defending from Fatih right there, man. Good defending from Attia. Why did I say Fatih? It was Attia. Good play from Ghazand. Ghazand can't do anything against Ibrahim. Good defending from Egypt. Man. Abdul Magid, or was it Ibrahim? I think it was Ibrahim. Yasir Ibrahim. This is all Egypt going to need, aren't they, people? They're just going to need that one goal, and that's all good for them. This is perfectly... If they could just have good game management here, Egypt will win this game. But they just got to manage this game well. They got to limit Diallo and Diomande out wide. But it's going to be difficult because those two players, they're going to constantly get on the ball here, like Diomande right now, but he slipped. Kept the ball. Back to Konan. Now they're going to try and go for the long ball towards Ghazand, but Ghazand is not really like a hold-up player, and that's a foul by Ghazand on Ibrahim. Just really sloppy there from Kessie. Ashur just makes the most of it. Kozunu slips a little bit. Marmoush, finish. Finish and a half right there. Finish and a half right there. But I think if you're Egypt, you can be happy that Trezeguet didn't start this game, because I think... If Trezeguet started this game, I don't think he's finishing that chance, because Trezeguet was pretty good in the World Cup qualifiers, but all of a sudden then at like the end of the World Cup qualifiers and during this AFCON, he has fallen off cliff. Good defending from Hani again. Hani. Ibrahim. This is what Egypt have to do. They just got to be solid defensively, pick their moments for the counterattack, and they'll win this game 1-0. And whether people like it or not, that's the way to do it. That's tournament football. Here's Konan. Diomande. Oh, he tried to go for the outside the boot pass. Oh my God. Ibrahim slips. Diomande back to the edge of the box. Diallo! Oh, what a block. Still, oh my God, what a block there. That would have gone in. Oh, is that going to be offside? And oof, Ibrahim just falls at the worst moment possible. Diomande gets at the end of it. Maybe that would have gone in. Who knows? But great defending from Brabia. Maybe El Shanawi had it. Yeah, I think Egypt are in a perfect position here. They just have to defend well in their box, but that's kind of been the problem for Egypt, is they haven't really defended well in this tournament. So if I'm Egypt, you really need a good performance here from all your defenders and El Shanawi. This has to be like one of those big games from El Shanawi again, like he had against South Africa. Here's Ibrahim. Ibrahim into nobody. But the good thing for Egypt is they got guys like Zizou, they got guys like Ibrahim, they got guys like Trezeguet who can bring on fresh legs in the second half. Yeah, this is... Now, how did Cote d'Ivoire react? That's the interesting thing here. Oh, Diomande. Oh, Diomande. Oh, my God. What a brilliant player as well. Kessie's just... Oh, boy. Kessie is struggling this game. Oh, my. What is Ashur doing? Kessie's down injured. Is he going to be okay? No. It looks like Kessie's okay. Back to Doué. Doué. Doué out wide to Diallo. Is Diallo going to cook? Diallo's going to cross it into absolutely nobody. Ooh. It looked like that went off Yassir. Yep, that's going to be a corner for Cote d'Ivoire. Yassir. So none of the quarterfinals have so far seen both teams score in it. Kreis. Nope. No foul there on Kreis. Diallo. Oh, Diallo's got to be smart. Yeah, he is. He's back to Conan there. No, pretty good opening 20 minutes, people. I think like both sides have shown urgency and shown intensity that this is a big game so far. Oh, Conan. Diamandi's pace is just going to cause issue, though. Here's Salah. Salah back to Hani. If you're Egypt, well, you got space there. Here's Marmoush. But again, he's just way too isolated. Way too isolated, his Marmoush. If Egypt get a second tier. What is Fofana doing there? What is Fofana doing? Fofana's lucky. He's lucky that Abdelmogid is offside, because if that somehow went in, it would have been a disaster. An absolute disaster. The team spacing of Ivory Coast in possession is going to help them massively. Yeah, they're not so reliant on just hero ball. They're not so reliant on just playing down the middle. I mean, they're definitely reliant on their two youngsters, Diomande and Diallo, to cook. But here's Salah. Salah, still Salah. Okay, brother, you're going to have to pass the ball. Okay, he did not want to release the ball. But here's now, this is where Cote d'Ivoire have to be good, is on these counterattack opportunities. Oh, Christ. Ulai, wonderful pass into Doué. Doué, both of the fullbacks for Cote d'Ivoire want to get forward, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Christ, This Christ Ulai is so good. Here's Diomande. Diomande, one-on-one cooking. One-on-one cooking. Diomande, back post towards Diallo. Can't get control of it. Diomande, Doué, nope. Back to Christ. Oh my God, the little lob pass there. I don't know about that, but Diomande, ooh. Oh, this is already like kind of desperate defending by Egypt, and it's only 22 minutes into this game. I just don't think they can hold a clean sheet. Guessond, oh. Good game, man. This is a good game. It does look competitive. Because we got two quality sides here. Like, Cote d'Ivoire have definitely improved in their overall chance creation play compared to the World Cup qualifiers. It just seemed like the World Cup qualifiers, they were very scared of just going at the opponent. They're just way too afraid of, okay, if we get a one goal, we'll just keep it, keep possession. I remember exactly I think they played Kenya away, or was Gambia away. They just kept the ball. Like, they didn't even attempt to attack, which I can understand. You want to just keep a clean sheet, want to get the one goal, that's fine, over and over again. But it was not enjoyable to watch. That is for sure. Good play from Ashur. Oh, he just loses the ball in the worst position possible. Here's Diomande again. Diomande is just terrorizing this Egypt back line, but good defending from Ibrahim. Here's Salah. But there's just nobody forward for Egypt. Oh, they're getting booed like crazy, Egypt, though. They are getting booed like crazy. Yep. Probably the most equal one out of the four. I would have said Algeria, Nigeria. Before the game, I probably would have said that was the most equal. This is probably the second most equal. Yeah, I'll probably say the second most equal. But I wasn't really looking forward to this game because I feel like this is just going to be a real, like that gladiator battle, you know? It's just the last man standing sort of game. That's why I think it probably will go to penalties or extra time. But hey, if this ends in 90 minutes, better for me. Better for me. Here's Doué. Doué out wide to Diallo. Doué again. Oh, what the heck did Doué just do there? Oh my. Oh man, Atia just got sent to the shops and sent back. Or was that Fatou? Whoop! Nope, that was Atia. God damn. Doué's brother's so good, man. Imagine if Desiree Doué decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to play for Cote d'Ivoire. That would have been magnifique. That would have been magnifique. Here's Kessie. Gesond. Just the hold up play was pretty poor there. Salah. Salah into Ashur. Ashur. Good defending from Kuzunu. Good defending there again. I do also believe, yeah, even though Egypt are probably going to defend here and just park that bus like you've never seen before, Cote d'Ivoire are a good side attacking wise nowadays. So, are Egypt really going to survive just parking the bus? I don't think so. I think they're going to be comfortable. Look at all of these overlapping runs, underlapping runs that Doué is doing to cause so much trouble. Here's Salah. He just cannot control it. There's just Salah and Marmoush are going to have a tough game here. Christ, into Diomande. My God. That's his first name, by the way, people. Diomande still so rapid. Corner. Oh. Good defending from Hani. Hani? Missed the earlier game. What's the scoreline? And it should have been 5-0 for Nigeria. Should have been 5-0 for Nigeria. It was a bad chunk. Demolition, humiliation. The Algerian FA might be tried at The Hague soon for the crimes they committed during that game. Yeah, it was pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. It should have been 5-0. Should have been 5-0. Did you see Diomande say his favorite club is Liverpool? All right. Sign him up, bro. I've seen enough. Sign him up. Bring me Ordonez. Bring me Diomande. Bring me... We need a midfielder. Bring me Adam Morton. Cool. That's what I need to see for Liverpool. Especially down that left wing. We need somebody who can dribble. Dribble, please. Just dribble. Oh, great from Atia there. Here we go. Counter-attack opportunity. Here's Marmoush. Marmoush. Is he going to go one-on-one? Marmoush is a man on his own, which is just... I'm wondering how Jordan versus Algeria go with that Algerian side. I really don't think that was a true reflection of Algeria people. I think people will go over the top and say, oh, look at Algeria. They're frauds. They're not that good. But I think we all know that was not a true reflection of the side that we have seen probably the last 10 months, 12 months. They'll be a good team of the World Cup. Now, are they going to be really good? I don't think so. I still think they can make it out of the group, but that's the game Jordan can win. But if they had Al Naimat, I would be more confident. Without Al Naimat, yeah, I don't really see it for our friends Jordan. Handball, isn't it? Yep, handball. All right, free kick opportunity here for St. Pauli home match in. Was there too much snow in Hamburg? Because I saw the whole entire Amsterdam airport was shut down because of a little bit of snow. I'm like, you want to see snow? Go to Finland. Don't worry, we got all of the equipment you need to de-ice the plane, plow the snow away. We all got it for you. Here's Diomande, free kick in. Gesond again, header. Straight into the hands of El Shanawi. Do you think Algeria was gassed from playing added time? I think so. I do think the extra time really gassed them, and that's why I'm a little bit worried here also for Egypt, that how much energy level do they have in this game also. They seem to be a little bit more prepared because they didn't really have to go toe-to-toe with Benin. It was a bit more of a control aspect in that game. But yeah, Algeria, they looked really fatigued. I do believe that DR Congo game took a lot out of them. Whereas, what did Egypt have to do? I mean, yeah, what did Nigeria have to do? They played an easy game against Mozambique. That was due to their superiority in the game, and they were able to rest. Northern Germany is cooked. Everyone is home. Damn, is the weather that bad? It can't be that bad. Let me check it out. Hamburg weather. Oh my God, is that going to be a corner for Egypt? Just what the doctor ordered. Just what the doctor ordered. Schools closed as Germany set to be hit by major winter storm. And they're calling this Eagle Eye. Is it really that bad? Bro, that just looks like a normal day in Finland. Germany is bracing for a major snowfall this week, and anticipation has forced the cancellation of the ruling party's first meeting of the year. Kind of dead by Germany's perspective. Here's Salah with the corner. Corner in. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's 2-0! Ibrahim Yassir again with a goal, just like he. Bro, this guy hadn't scored for Egypt in his entire career, and now he's got it back-to-back games. Oh my God, it is 2-0 for Egypt. Wow. I might need to get the Egypt kit, people. Hold up. What's a header, by the way? What's a header from Yassir again? Clean your camera lens. Let's see here. Is that better? You good? Can you see me? Good? Good. Damn, what's a header? And it's 2-0 for Egypt. All right. Now this gets interesting, people. Now this gets interesting. Where the heck is my Egypt kit? I know it's somewhere here. There we go. You respect the 7 stars, people. You respect the 7 stars. You respect the 7 stars, people. Was it Rabia that scored? I thought it was Yassir. Was it Rabia? Forgive me, it was Rabia. Sorry, it was Rabia. Well, anyways, one of the center backs for Egypt scored it. Now it's 2-0 for Egypt. It's the eighth star coming up here, people. Man, I might have to embroider it myself there then. And then I got to add maybe Salah in the back. God, can you imagine after all of... I saw so many Egyptians being negative about Hossam Hassan. And rightfully so, because I don't think Hossam Hassan has really done like an amazing job. But if he somehow wins this AFCON for Egypt... Unbelievable. Unbelievable right there. How are you guys watching it? VPN, bro. VPN. Mo Salah might win it, and we would be so sweet. Oh, that would be football heritage and one of the greatest football stories. Here's Christ. But Egypt have done quite well here. I mean, I knew this was going to be the sort of performance they needed. They're not going to get a lot of opportunities here, people. Oh, good play from here's Salah, but it's like 3-on-1. Now, just win the throw-in. There you go. Like, Egypt just needed to be clinical in this game to win it. That's all they had to do. They were not really clinical in 2021. That's why they had to go the distance. I remember that Egypt Cote d'Ivoire, the round of 16 game. It finished 0-0, went to penalties. There was a lot of chances in that game. It wasn't just a boring, oh, what's a pass by Salah? Out to Fatou. Are they going to make it 3-0 here? Oh my God, almost 3-0 for Egypt. Ashur! Oh, we needed a banger. We needed a goal also there. If it got to 3-0, that would have been insane. Is this really like a heritage performance, or is this a defensive masterclass and taking your opportunities sort of performance here from Egypt? As of right now, people. Because I don't really think it's been the case of like, oh my God, Egypt have completely nullified Ivory Coast here, because here comes Diallo. Diallo, wonderful feet by Diallo. Out wide to Conan. Is Conan going to cross it in? Conan still. He's going to play it back to Diallo. Diallo. Somebody's just got to shoot it for Cote d'Ivoire. Why is nobody taking the shot? You're at the edge of the box. And, I think Rabia should have let that gone. Okay, Conan's going to keep it in play. Conan, back to Diomande. Cote d'Ivoire are pouncing here. The Les Elephants. Still. Nobody's going to come on here in the chat and say, oh, you know what? Cote d'Ivoire are really playing bad. Okay, well, that was terrible from Doué. But I don't think Cote d'Ivoire have actually been terrible in this game. I just think Egypt have been clinical, and that's been enough. With Cote d'Ivoire's defense showing leaking in AFCON and Jeremy Arvelao being in Stuttgart, can Ecuador feel confident in breaking Cote d'Ivoire's defense? Well, I would hope so. But it's... Do you remember who your manager is? It's Beka Sese. You have any confidence in him coming up with a genuine attacking plan? No. So while we can feel a little bit confident, I wouldn't go ahead of myself. Nah, that's disrespectful actually to Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire have won the AFCON 3 times, twice in the 21st century. So respect les elephants. Respect them. Is Cote d'Ivoire next? Yeah, but genuinely, people, put a 1 if you agree with me, or put a 2, or actually no, put a thumbs up if you agree with me, put a thumbs down if you don't agree with me. I don't think Cote d'Ivoire have played bad in this game. I don't think they played bad. But I never thought to myself, oh yeah, you know what? Egypt are going to get humiliated. Come on, people. That's like saying Brazil are going to get humiliated. That's never going to happen. Or you're saying like Real Madrid are going to get humiliated, which, well, they kind of they did get humiliated last season in the Champions League, but this is Egypt, people. They got the heritage in African football, but they will make it tough. I didn't think they would win this game. That's a foul by Ashur on Gaysond, or Diamande, excuse me. Is the Egyptian counter fire, or is it just more like, okay, here, Salah, you hold up the play, Marmoush, you're going to make the runs in behind, or Marmoush, you dribble with the ball for 30 yards. Like, it's just like, I'm not going to take anything away from Hossein Hassan if he definitely wins this game, but it's not like a tactical masterclass. All he has done is move to a back 5, just keep it solid out wide, and hope and pray that El Shanawi can have a good game here. Yeah, exactly. Look, Egypt went to extra time with Benin, even though Benin are a decent side. So what sort of confidence can you have if you're Egyptian or if you're somebody like that to say, oh, you know what, guys, we can do this. We can beat Cote d'Ivoire. We got the heritage, right? We got Hossam Hassan. We got the vibes football here. He's basically the Jorge Sampaoli of Egyptian football. But hey, somehow, some way, Egypt can win this game. They just got that mentality, people. All right, let's see if it's going to be a goal here for Cote d'Ivoire. I mean, Oshora did foul Diomande, so Diomande, ball in. Oh my God, that is a horrible own goal. That is a horrible, horrible own goal for. Oh man, that Fatou, man, what is that, Fatou? What is that, Fatou? I mean, great cross in from Diomande, and I don't know who got the clearance. What's a game we got here, people? This is, hit the like button. This is a proper AFCON quarterfinal. Was it Gesond? I think Gesond at the near post, and Fatou, man, that is just. Oh no, it was Kozunu, excuse me. So Kozunu kind of rectified for his earlier mistake, and then Fatou. What is he doing? Oh my God, that is just atrocious from Fatou, man. This is a proper game though, people. Enjoy, man. This is you need to let me know what you're having as a meal. This is a proper game. Is that going to be a foul? Really? That's a foul? There we go. Who knows why? Who knows why? Well, Cote d'Ivoire, man. These guys are they are the comeback merchants. Remember, comeback against Nigeria in the final. Comeback against Senegal in the round of 16. Comeback in the quarterfinal against Mali. Did they win 1-0 against DR Congo in that semi-final? I remember it was Haller. Yeah, I think it was only 1-0 against DR Congo in the semi-final. So, let's say Elephants, man. These guys are the comeback merchants. Comeback against Gabon in this tournament. They know how to do it. They know how to do it. So, yeah. If there's one side that can come back against Egypt, and these two sides have played a lot of crazy games in the last couple of years. Oh, that was a good free kick from Marmoush, but cleared away. Here's Salah. Salah's kind of been a little bit quiet here. Marmoush. Back post, straight into the hands of Fofana. It's just about now. How can Egypt maintain this? They got to play a smart game here. For Egypt, they now got to get this to 2-1 at halftime. Take the lead into the half, control the game more, and you should be fine here. Yeah, this game, it's gone in a second this first half. The crowd are up for it. Definitely the Moroccans are for it, for Cote d'Ivoire here. Here's Diomande, great play from him out for a corner. Diomande is causing havoc here. Diallo has been causing havoc a lot at this tournament. It's Diomande's turn. And that was the big worry, I think, for the Egyptians is how would Fatou and Hani do? Well, both of the fullbacks for Egypt are struggling today. Here's Diallo. Oh, why does the referee do this every single free kick or corner kick? Every single free kick and corner kick. Every single time. Ooh, cleared away into the hands of El Shanawi. Oh, why did you not clear it or collect it? Here's Salah into Marmoush. Oh yeah, the crowd are booing Egypt crazy now. Here's Marmoush. Marmoush. Now, what is Marmoush doing? Marmoush is just clearly diving in that situation, isn't he? Hey, I thought the North Africans would have sticked with their North African brothers, but Morocco said, "F that. We're going for Cote d'Ivoire here." Because this crowd is definitely against Egypt, even against Benin, and we saw that with Hossam Hassan. Hossam Hassan was beefing with the Moroccans after, I think it was Yasser Ibrahim's goal. Here's Diallo to Golan. They're trying to go for the 1-2. They can't quite get it. Hani to Ashur. Let's see if Egypt can muster one final chance here. I don't think we're going to have a lot of added time. Maybe just a minute? 2 minutes? Oh, so Hamdi tore his ACL. Oh, man. That sucks. It did look like he did tear his ACL against Benin. What? This is fine for Egypt. They just got to control it, keep possession. Oh, we got 2 minutes of added time. Okay. Salah, you can't lose it that easily to Ndika, who's been also... That guy's stocks are going crazy. Here's Doué. Here's Diomande. Oh, that's the first bad pass by Diomande. Ashur, yeah, just win the foul. Smart by Ashur. Just calm down the tempo. This game is being played at a crazy pace right now. Crazy pace. Oh, Marmoush, you cannot lose it there. Here we go with the counterattack for Cote d'Ivoire. Still, out wide to Diomande. Diomande, there's 3 Egyptian players still with Diomande. He keeps it to Guessand. Nope, Christ. Conan, still with... Oh, man, Egypt are defending for their lives here. Diomande into the path of Christ Ulai. Kessie over the top to Guessand. Guessand holds it up. Can't quite deal with it. Egypt on the counterattack. Whew. Well, that was a pretty crazy first half, and I don't know what to expect in the second half, people, of this game. I don't know what to expect. This is going to be cinema the second half, isn't it? Oh my God. This is going to be cinema. Cannot wait for it. Yeah, he's not really had a lot of impact in this game. He's getting quite bullied out there, Salah. At least Manamusha stepped up. It's going to be intense. It definitely will be intense. To be honest, Ndika always a solid stock, but it fluctuates too much. Yeah, it's going to be peak. Egyptian media called the crowd in Agadir Arab brothers. That's why they got very mad and started supporting opponent teams. Agadir is stronghold of Berber culture. Yeah, it's quite south, isn't it, of Morocco? I think it's like the southernmost city of this AFCON, but yeah. I would have still kind of expected a little bit more support for Egypt, but they're like, nah. North African brothers, we're not a part of that. We're going for Cote d'Ivoire in this game. Looks beautiful. Yeah, it does look beautiful. So what do we make of that first half, people? Egypt took the 2-0 lead. They looked quite comfortable in the game. Did they play the best football? No, but I think we were all kind of expecting this from Hossam Hassan when he went with his formation and the players he started. Because obviously, Fatou starting at left wing back, obviously Abdul Mokid coming in as the center back. I think it's been like okay from Egypt, but you're seeing Diomande getting a lot of joy. You're seeing Conan getting involved in the attack. Gesson hasn't been terrible. I think the one player that actually hasn't had a lot of impact in this game, he got once the better of Fatou, was Diallo. Other than that, not quite. Not quite. So I think for Egypt, are they going to be able to defend like this? They are not a good defensive side. So they're going to need a monster performance here from El Shanawi in the second half if they want to win this game. Or then it goes all the way to extra time, people. This could happen. But you're going to have to look at Cote d'Ivoire. Who can they bring on? Who's like a... let's see here. Who could be like a guy they could bring off the bench here? Maybe Bayo. He's pretty physical. Diakite. Maybe Crasso. Crasso could be an option. Toure has scored a lot of goals in this tournament. He scored 2 back-to-back, but he's kind of more of a sub for Diomande in that situation. So, yeah, Cote d'Ivoire have the options to change the game, but I think they can keep the lineup they have so far. I think they can keep the lineup. Yep, same situation half as the... Was it 2-1 as well? Yeah, they did get the late goal in the first half. Who got that late goal in the first half for Cote d'Ivoire against Gabon? Was it Guessond or was it Zaha? It might have been Guessond who got that late goal there. The game is going well. I don't think this is going to be close to being the final score. Yeah, I think there's a lot, still 1 or 2 more goals in that second half. Definitely. Ashur has been mid. We need Zizou on. I don't think Ashur has been mid. I mean, you have to realize that when Egypt are going forward, they're basically, it's either Marmoush against 4 players, Salah against 3 Ivorians. Ashur is basically going up against the 3 midfielders for Cote d'Ivoire. So it's been a little bit difficult here for Marmoush, Salah, and Ashur to really cook, because those are basically the 3 attackers today for Egypt. But you saw, once they pressed high up the field for those first 5 minutes, they won the ball, played it quick to Marmoush, who, yes, Kuzunu slipped, but that showed the intensity I think Egypt could have played with. But I think they kind of just said, all right, we got the 2-goal lead here. Let's just sit back, and enjoy and absorb the pressure. Yeah, he's got it. They both Salah and Marmoush really have to beast up in this second half. They have to. You see the emphasis Morocco has been putting on infrastructure over there. Also, there are a lot of street soccer pitches. Yes. Oh, man. No, I didn't want to see that, bro. Adingra and Pepe being left out will prove to be a great mistake from 5. Will it, though? It hasn't been a big mistake in this AFCON. I mean, yeah, maybe Nicolas Pepe, but where would Nicolas Pepe have started in this team? Or are you just saying super sub? Same with Adingra. I mean, what about Toure? Bissouma Toure, who is coming on from Hoffenheim and off the bench. He's got 2 goals in this tournament, back-to-back games. So, yeah, you could talk about Adingra and Pepe being left out will be proven to be a great mistake from Faye. I really don't think so. I think if that would have been the case, we would have seen it in the earlier games. But it hasn't happened so far. But yeah, Ashur has not been good at this tournament at all. I do agree with some of the Egyptians in the chat right now. Ashur has 0 finishing, so not too worried. Yeah, Ashur has just been, oh my God, he's such a talented player, but he's really been mid at this tournament. It just doesn't seem like, I know he's coming back from a long-term injury that he suffered at the Club World Cup, so he's kind of still getting back into the rhythm, but boy, it still isn't good. It still isn't good. Yeah, I have no complaints with the referee. I had no complaints with the referee earlier today, or yesterday. So people just want to talk about referees this, referees that. Brother, talk about the game. If Egypt qualified, plays Senegal, do you think Salah will get revenge? Well, he has no other choice but to get revenge. He does. Yeah, this has easily been the best game so far. Adingra has not been great. He is not even a starter for Sunderland. Yep. Why only have 1 super sub when you could have 3? This is true. You can have 3, but Cote d'Ivoire have a couple more options. They have 2. Like Zaha, I don't trust. Crasso, yeah, you could put him there. Diakite, okay. Bayo, okay. Seko Fofana, Seko Fofana is not the same as he was at the last AFCON, so yeah. I would replace Zaha with a Dingra for the World Cup. Oh yeah, easily. That one I don't understand. I have no clue why Wilfred Zaha was called up for the Afcon. No clue why. Oh my god. Why did I bring that up? Why did I have to bring that up, bro? Why? That injury for a short at the Club World Cup changed him. Yeah, I think it did. It was actually wasn't the first half of the game against Inter Miami. I think it was the first game as well of the Club World Cup, and even like before that, that was my guy. That was Ashore was my guy, and then just everything went pew, downhill from there for Ashore. It just doesn't seem like he's going to be that same player, but he's got time to rectify. I didn't think he was going to get called up for this AFCON because it seemed like there was a little bit of beef between him and Hossam Hassan, but yeah. Back to it. Egypt, please go all the way. Any initial changes to your World Cup predictions now that you've seen? Nope, not really. I still think Morocco, Senegal will go far. I do think South Africa will still do well in that group. Cabo Verde, Ghana, nothing changed there. Maybe Cote d'Ivoire, kind of slight, progress, I would say. I think they've kind of improved their performances. Otherwise, yeah, my mind hasn't really changed as much as of this tournament. Big up, Steve. How you doing, bro? Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully, oh boy, man, Blue Coat FC B team. Boy, oh boy, Strasbourg. I feel bad for them. Best player in La Liga, Nicolas Pepe. Yes, indeed. Maybe Tunisia down. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, probably Tunisia. Yeah, they're gonna get trounced in that group. Ooh, Japan and Netherlands. Yeah, brother. Tunisia. We like you guys. You are the Carthage of Eagles. But you might be the Carthage of pigeons after that World Cup, because if you cannot get a proper manager, hey, what do you think if Tunisia hired Patrick Vieira? Would that be a decent hiring? That wouldn't be too bad, people. Would you agree? I don't think that would be such a bad hiring from their perspective. But yeah, they're cooked no matter what. I honestly say I would honestly say that Patrice Vieira would be a pretty good hiring for Tunisia. You say otherwise? You say otherwise? No. I don't know where you get that from. They are cooked. Egypt, every time they face Cote d'Ivoire, turn into prime Barca. They do, man. They have not lost to Cote d'Ivoire this century in the AFCON. They've won every single game. They won the group stage of 2006. They beat them in the final. They trashed them in the semifinal in 2008. And then they beat them in 2021 on penalties. So, yeah. Cote d'Ivoire, let's see if they can bounce back, though. They got 45 minutes. I don't. This game is far from over. Far from over. I mean, if Belgium get cooked in their easy World Cup group, I never want to see that team in the World Cup again. I never want to see them again. Must get a coach for World Cup after losing to Nigeria. Damn. Oh yeah, empty's a mod here. All right, people, I'm gonna use the bathroom. We're about 2 minutes away from second half beginning. Let me know your second half predictions, people. Let me know your second half predictions. Do you think Cote d'Ivoire are gonna come back and win this game? Are you saying like 3-2 Cote d'Ivoire? Are you saying maybe Egypt run away? Imagine if this turns into a 4-1 Egypt like it was in 2008. That would be sensational. But I'll be right back, people. Let me know your second half predictions. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Egypt 3-1. Egypt will lose. Hope Cote d'Ivoire 3-3, 4-2. Damn, if we get a 3-2, if we get a 3-2 in this game, that's a little bit wild. I would say. That'll be a little bit wild for this game. Okay, we're gonna have to work here. Should be starting soon, the second half, no? Okay, we're still in commercial. All right. Nah, man. Let's take the piss, man. It's like when you're at the game. You gotta be quick, man. Quick. Mm-hmm. Of course. I think Tunisia, if they get the right manager and Hannibal becomes a leader for this team, yeah, I mean Hannibal is the guy, but it's like what manager can they hire? Because they're not gonna hire Tunisian, so they're probably gonna go for. If they got Hervé Renard, I mean, I would that would be awesome, but they're not gonna get him away from Saudi Arabia. So I think they go for Vieira. I think Tunisia should go for Vieira. I don't think Vieira is a good club manager, but maybe he will be more suited for international football. That's just my case. That'll be my case here. Or maybe go even crazier and say, hey, no, Ten Hag got hired by Twente. I think he got hired by Twente now. So Ten Hag is back in club football. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. Where do you guys think he's going to go next, by the way? I know we're talking about international football here, but where do you think Amorim is going to go after this? I think either he's going to go back to Portugal, go to Benfica after Mourinho gets sacked, or he goes to Italy. I think that will be my case here for Amorim. But where do you people think he's going to go? Because, yeah, his stock is down right now, but I do like Amorim. I think he is a good manager. He's just been in a terrible situation with at Manchester United. Serie A or something. Yep, I do think he's going to go back to either Sporting or he's going to Benfica. I think that would be my prediction as well. All right, soon the second half will begin. Oh man, I don't know what to expect here, people. I'm nervous. Hopefully you hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Hopefully you've hit the like button, because I'm getting nervous, and I'm not even playing. Oh man, Fatou. That I cannot get over that own goal by Fatou. It was so bad. God, am I unk now? Guys, I'm not even 30 yet. I can't be considered an unk yet. If Sweden qualify for World Cup, how would you... Oh, yeah. I forgot. If Sweden get into that group, that's going to be a really difficult group. Even though... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Allez, Ivorians. I'm sick of Salah losing finals. Man, if he loses another final with Egypt, that's just sickening, man. Really, really sickening. All right. Second half to begin soon. What is in store for this game in Agadir? What's in store for this game? I mean, I gotta go with Bears. I mean, I'm a Bears fan, so praying they win. Just praying. I don't know if I should wake up and watch the game because it's at 3 a.m. for me, but I gotta pray and hope they win the game. That's all I can do. What's Finland's rival in football? Not that S word, football. Our rivals are Sweden and Russia, as you would imagine. All right, second half has begun, people. Let's hope for madness. Let's hope for madness here. Oh man, if it's Salah again, that would be the fourth time they've met in the last 4 years with Senegal and Egypt. It's kind of like football heritage if those two meet. How well do you think the top teams of Africa could do in the Euros? I would probably say I do think Morocco and Senegal could make it to like a quarterfinal, semifinal. I think it would be like the same as the World Cup. I think you would just see one side maybe make it to the semifinal. Not every single edition, but I don't think an African team still can win the Euros. They're not close to it. Oh, did Doué separate his shoulder from pushing Marmouche? Oh, that sucks if that's the case. Yeah, I think his shoulder popped as he was trying to push away Marmouche. Damn, that sucks. No, they don't. So I'm going to have to use Prime, I think. Michael, who are the biggest cross-spam set-piece merchants in Europe? Oh, no. Without a doubt, it is Scotland. It is Scotland, and probably now it is Ireland. Those are the two teams. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of like another team. Albania do put in a lot of crosses too. They didn't used to. They used to be Puskas national team, but they do put in a lot of crosses now. So yeah, I'd probably go with Ireland, Scotland. Not really Denmark. Denmark tried to actually play some good footy. Yeah, I'll probably go with those two teams. Yeah, you can never forget those. You can never forget those two teams. So people think I'm Finnish Italian. Generally, I'll ask this to chat everybody. What do you think is my ethnicity? I'm fascinated to know because some people think one day I'm Lebanese, the next day I'm Algerian. Oh my God, what play there from Conan cleared away. Well, Doué seems to be okay. But I can tell you I'm not Italian. I am half Finnish and then half American. Yeah, I am. I am in Finland. I'm born and raised here. I'm born and raised in Finland. Do your Finnish accent. You mean like a Finnish accent when speaking English or speaking Finnish? See, people think I'm Korean. I could probably see that, yeah. I could definitely see that. Oh, ball over the top towards Diomande. Cleared away by Abdelmogoud. Yes, Finland is a hockey country. I'm aware of it, and I hate it. I am aware of that, and I hate it. I have to keep on trying to fight the cause every time. You got it, Morozovny. Just sometimes I gotta do like this. Go back and forth, back and forth. Sangare's passing has not been accurate at all today. Not at all. If Pep leaves, who should take over Manchester City? Oh man, that's a tough one. Probably Enzo Maresca. If not him, then Julian Nagelsmann all day, every day. Julian Nagelsmann will cook with that team. And he gets extra funds. He would cook with those guys. Good play here. This is a chance for Egypt. If they can get a third. If Egypt get to a 3-1 lead, they're going to win this game. Ball into Salah. Ooh, that was the pass for Salah. Good play from Marmouche, but Not quite there for Marmoush. Oh my god. I think Hossam Hassan and Pop Diao have the greatest facial expressions at this AFCON. They're going band for band on which guy can have the best AFCON memes and facial expressions because Hossam Hassan always looks like he's about to cry or he's about to hit somebody. He never looks like he's about to smile. It always looks like it's a deep, deep depression or deep, deep anger from him. Well, that's kind of how he was as a player. He was a very emotional player. For any of my Egyptians, has this guy ever won a suit while playing or while managing a team? Here's Krais Ulai. Oh, that's a terrible pass from Conan. Here's Salah. He wants the foul. He gets the foul. Oh my god, ball over the top to Ashur. Ashur into Salah. Salah! What a goal for Egypt! What a goal for Egypt! And Salah, who had a quiet first half, gets his goal. Everybody was saying Ashur was having a bad game, and he puts in a wonderful pass. Oh my god, what a goal for Egypt. What a goal for Egypt. Wow, wow, wow. Who played that ball over the top? Was that Rabia as well? Oh, what a goal from Egypt. Now, that assist from Ashur was disgusting, people. That was disgusting. But who played that ball over the top first off? Was that... I think that was Rabia. No, I can't tell. It looked like it was Rabia, I think. Oh, what an assist, though, from Ashur. And unbelievable goal from Egypt, man. Unbelievable goal. That phenomenal team goal. I got to put that there. Oh, so now Hossam Hassan and Salah have the same amount of goals. That was just phenomenal team goal from Egypt, man. That reminded me of the late 2000s, the golden generation team. Just the passing, the movement off the ball. It's just that was prototypical of those late great sides. Oh, Gesond. Okay, so now what does Emerson Faye do here? Oh my god, what does Emerson Faye do here, people? Because Abdelmoged, come on, brother, please. Okay, I think you got to bring off. I'm not gonna say this game is done yet, people. I don't really trust Egypt. I still don't trust Egypt as much as they have done phenomenally well this game, but I just don't trust them defensively. But that was a fantastic third goal. Oh, that was a fantastic goal. Now they just got to survive here. Man, Egypt's just got that. They just got that heritage about them, man. They always just show up for those big games at the AFCON. They always do it. I know they didn't do it at the last AFCON. There was a lot of controversy with the Salah injury, about him leaving, not staying with the camp, all that sort of stuff. But maybe this is going to turn into a 4-1 game, just like in 2008 between these two sides when Egypt won 4-1. This game is still far from over. The thing is that Cote d'Ivoire have the firepower to get into this game. They do lack the striker. Salah is crying about the false throw. Not going to happen there. What does Emerson Faye have to change here, people? Does he have to bring off a Kessie? Does he need to bring off a Gesond? Does he need to bring on more of like a... I mean, like, who could they bring on striker-wise? That's like the problem. You only have Crasso and... That's it, really, at the striker position. Wait, let me look at their bench again. It's really only Crasso who is an actual striker. Maybe Bayo, I guess. Bayo, yeah, that's about it. They just lack that striker, don't they? Oh, Diallo. Marmouche. Oh, good play from Marmouche. Can he play into Ashur? Not quite there. Going on. They're back to it. They're back to it. Goalkeeper of Egypt made a really outstanding performance in 2006, denying Drogba every time to score, even in penalties. Yeah, that was the final in 2006. Salah only 3 goals away from being the top goal scorer of Egypt. But, I mean, while it would be an amazing achievement by Salah, and he's obviously going to do it, he needs to win that AFCON, people. He just needs to. And I think you ask any Egyptian, if you want to be hailed as one of the greatest of the nation, obviously Salah will be because of what he did club-wise. But man, you have to win an AFCON as an Egyptian. It is an absolute obligation. If you do not, sorry. We move on. Nope, no foul there. Diallo. No, I won't be covering the Inter Napoli game. Sorry, bro. I've completely sort of checked out from club football like the last 3 weeks, which I'm kind of happy about. Here's Doué. Back to Diallo. Diallo. Into Kessie. Kessie, Diallo. Now they got to get the combination play going. Egypt are just completely in a low block here. They got 6, 7, 8, 7 defenders in the box. That's how you do it. Diomande with the piece of trash cross. That was such a bad cross from Diomande. Such a quick player. Man, we have barely seen Diallo in this game. And I thought this would have been the real moment for Diallo. I think if you're Egyptian, just calma. Don't jinx yourself in this game. Don't jinx yourself in this game. You just gotta relax. Just let the game happen. Just enjoy the moment. Haram ball is in full display. This is how it works in international football. Nah, I wouldn't say all the time though. I wouldn't say this is how it always works in international football because Argentina didn't always play haram ball at the World Cup. Qatar, okay, maybe the Asian Cup they did. Argentina at the Copa America, not so much, but I don't think they were really that impressive at the tournament. Good play from Egypt. Here we go. This is Hani. Fana with the save. Marmouche. Oh my God, Marmouche. It's a corner. That could have been 4-1 Egypt right there. Look at that play from Salah, though, man. You seen Salah in the second half, people? Respect. Oh, man, Fofana, that was a terrible... Nah, it's never a penalty. Look at Osama. This guy looks like he's about to cry. God, he looked like he's about to cry. Oh, Marmoush, can he? Nope. Shot. Oh my God, that would have been a ridiculous deflection had that gone in. Hey man, Egypt have been the much better team in the second half. I thought Cote d'Ivoire, they get it to 2-1 halftime. That's cool. You don't have to be drawing the game, but Egypt have been the far better team so far. Yeah, MSFI has to make a switch in this second half now. It has to make a switch. Yeah, most World Cup winners have possession. Exactly. Most the last terrible World Cup winner, people. Who? 1990 West Germany. Is that the last one? Because everybody since then. Okay, what is going on here? Some Egyptian players down on the ground. I don't know who it was, though. Is it Marmoush? That was Marmoush. Okay, what's happened here? Oh! Wait, whoa. Hey, time out. Time out. That might be a red card on Chrysolai. People, I think that's gonna be a red card. Look at Christ and I. Well, like, he knows exactly what he did. He is a lucky boy. God, he went stunts up with a red card there. That surely should be a red card. No? No, we're not gonna cook up the VAR. Have we even seen VAR in this tournament? I mean, in this quarterfinal? No, we haven't even seen VAR once in this quarterfinal. So, wow, that was lucky for Cote d'Ivoire. That was more like a sympathy thing. Now Marmoush might be pissed. Good play though from Diallo to win it back. Here's Christ Unai Ulai. You know Marmoush wants to get that heavy tackle on him. Doesn't. Good play. Why just the long ball there? That was terrible. Yeah. Murder, she wrote. Get away with murder. That's what happened right there. Christ Ulai got away with murder. Man, I can't get over how good that assist was from Ashur. There's a corner for Cote d'Ivoire. Man, they got MSFI is gonna make some subs here. That's AFCON, baby. That is AFCON. I cannot believe they didn't even check that. They're like, yeah, you know what? The kid is 19 years old. Maybe he just had a temperament. It's okay. Diomande, you got to take the shot there if you're Diomande. Conan, over the bar. That's the first shot. Oh, no, sorry, it was Kessie. First shot for Cote d'Ivoire this first half. They haven't really done much. That was never going to work, that little lob pass. Yeah, they were. They were going all the time for VAR for every little incident. Now it's like, we're all good. It's all good here. I'm shocked by that. Would this be classified If Egypt won this game, would this be classified as a heritage win? Or this just like little bro against big bro, and that we keep owning you, little bro, as in Egypt owning Cote d'Ivoire? But Egypt have actually been quite good in the second half. I thought they were going to be a lot more just defensive, sit in a low block, but man, they've been excellent this second half. Oh man, finish from Salah, beautiful from Ashur. That's one of the best team goals of this tournament. One of the best team goals. I don't know what. How has there been no subs yet? You're 3-1 down. I mean, he's trusting definitely the guys that have gotten him to this point, Emerson 5, but my dude, you're gonna have to make a sub in the midfield at least. You're gonna have to bring off the kid Chrysolite because he cannot clearly deal with the pressure right now. Here's Doué. You saw Doué making all those overlapping runs, underlapping runs in the first half, but he hasn't been able to do that so much in this half. Look at Egypt, my guys. Look at Egypt. They got like 6 players in their own box. Nobody is within touching distance of the... But look at the defending here from Ashur and Marmoush. Here we go. Counterattack for Egypt. Marmoush. Nah. Oh, good Marmoush. There we go. Can they get it out wide to Salah? Salah, 1-on-1 against Ndika. Here's Salah. Oh. Nah, man. Egypt were playing well in this second half. Just defensively, they completely have nullified Diallo in this game. You saw, as soon as Diallo picked it up and he tried to do the dribble into the middle of the park, there was Marmoush, Ashur, immediately pressing him. They have completely nullified him out of this game, and that's exactly what you have to do if you're Egypt. Here we go, corner, Salah. Cross into the box, straight into the hands of Fofana. That's going to be a clear yellow on Abdel Mogid. Yep. Clear yellow. Prime Mourinho tactics? Prime winning tactics? If it works. You have to have the players to believe in the tactics. Emerson Faye is getting frustrated. You can tell, though. Man, Egypt always got like these funky games about them, man. They might look like the most boring side for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden, it's like an epiphany. Poof! And they finally get the good performances out of their system. It's just something about them. Oh, you got to clear it away if you're Egypt. They do. Diallo's got to step up, though, man. I think I've said Diallo's name once. He's up against Fatou. Fatou is not a good defender. He's not a good defender, and yet Diallo has barely done anything in this game. Is that Kessie coming off? Wow, Kessie's coming off for Crasso. Yeah, Kessie's not been great in this tournament, I would say. It doesn't look like he's too happy. All right. It's basically now a 4-4-2 here for Cote d'Ivoire. They're going to have Crasso and Guessant as the two strikers. Let's see if it's going to change here. Going on early cross into the box. Nada. No. Ahmad has been riding the wave this tournament. I knew he wasn't meant to play the right wing. He doesn't have the pace to go by his man or the left foot finesse. He's been exposed. Pepe was needed. You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me, right? Did you not see the finesse finish he had against Cameroon? Or the goal he had against who was it? Mozambique. No, was it Mozambique? Yeah, Mozambique. Like, he's been unbelievable at this tournament, Amad Diallo. He has done more than Nicolas Pepe has ever done in a Cote d'Ivoire shirt. Ever. So, I still think he has all the abilities. I just think today he just hasn't had his game yet. Now, it can definitely change with 20 minutes to go, but I think that's pretty crazy to say about Diallo for this game. One good wing option to sub him in, you don't sub him in. I think Emerson Faye is trying to trust now here Diomande and Diallo and trying to say, hey, man, bail me out, guys. It's your turn here. Good defending again from Egypt. Corner for Cote d'Ivoire. They got to take advantage of these. Looking like the 300th time that Egypt are just going to have to go through the gauntlet here of like past memories, right? They don't have good memories. They have the good memories of Cote d'Ivoire. They got to get past the nightmares that you have seen with Senegal, and then they might have to face either Morocco or Nigeria in the final. Like, man, these teams are going through the gauntlet to win this AFCON, which is awesome, man. Always awesome. Always awesome. But let's see here. Corner for Cote d'Ivoire. They're going to have to get a goal soon here to force it to extra time. Diallo, corner in. Going to the back post. Is that in? Oh my God, Doué. It's getting interesting, people. Oh, what a game, man. We're looking at an AFCON classic here, people. AFCON classic. Oh, El Shanawi needs to be doing better there. El Shanawi needs to be doing better there. I mean, he does good to recover there, but El Shanawi, man. El Shanawi needs to be doing better. What a classic, man. This is an AFCON classic we got going on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, if you're Emerson Faye, you got to go for it. You got to bring all the big guns here. Bring on Bissimo Toure. Bring on everybody. But man, the crowd. If I'm hearing, the crowd is going crazy for Cote d'Ivoire. Egypt really got to hang on here. They're up against it with the crowd here too. Kraisolai, all the momentum is here with Cote d'Ivoire, and they've done this a couple times. It's funny, they still haven't created a really good opportunity in this game. Here's Sangare with the shot. This is football, people. Can we get the clapping emoji for these two teams? This is what we wanted, man. Algeria, Cameroon, Mali, you should all be ashamed of yourselves. All ashamed of yourselves. Oh, now, really, is El Shanawi time wasting because of his ears? That's a new one. That's a new one. My man, time wasted because of the ears. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. So people saying now Egypt don't deserve this one. Genuinely, what has Cote d'Ivoire done in this game? Egypt have actually been pretty good in the second half. Oh yeah, this AFCON is much better than 2021. Easily, bro. Easily, easily. Man. El Shanawi with brilliant tactics here. This is my guy. Look at Emerson Faye. This guy really time wasted because of his eardrums. I can see it, but come on, my guy. Oh man. Here we go. These last 15 minutes are going to be intense. Intense. What? Didn't Cote d'Ivoire have... Oh my god. Looks like Trezeguet. Where's the midfield for Cote d'Ivoire? Somebody's got to come and pick up the ball. Nobody's coming to pick up the ball. Conan into the box, into Guessand. Abdelmogid wins it. Cleared away. Ashur, somebody? Marmouche, anybody want to make a run? Oh, good hold up play from Marmouche, man. He definitely got fouled there. Ashur. Christ Ulai, Ashur, everybody going down. That's a throw. Yeah, that's definitely a throw in for... Now Marmouche is down injured. Ashur is going to come off for Trezeguet. That's probably the right call. Ashur has done a lot of work here in the second half. Big up Yassine. What's the best AFCON you've ever watched in terms of everything? Vibes, quality, football, storylines? 2008. Easily 2008. Easily 2008. Ashur, give it up to Ashur. I think he had a okay-ish game. Not the best first half, but then the second half, I think, really showed his quality. Especially with that assist to Salah. My God. What's an assist? Cote d'Ivoire have all the momentum here. They got to just be better. Oh my God, why? El Shanawi, this guy is so bad. Please retire. Leave the football before the football leaves you. Leave the football. Diallo into the box. Again, cleared away by Egypt. Back to Crasso. Crasso. That's not a foul. Back to Diallo. Good play by Diallo. Whoop. Still Diallo. Oh my God. What is Guessand doing there? Guessand, you had to be right there. Again. Crasso. Saved by El Shanawi. Oh boy, this is going to be an intense 10 minutes. Oh, this is going to be so intense. Oh, what a game of football, man. This is a game I wish I was at. Or is that a foul from Guessand on... Must be on Fati. Okay. So Bayo's coming on for Gisand. Okay, more physicality up front. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire are just gonna put crosses in people. Just cross, and inshallah. That's now the tactical approach here for Emerson Fai and his team. They're gonna just put the crosses in. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh my god. Here we go, Diallo. Doué making a run, overlapping Doué. Can he put it back into Diallo? Diallo fakes on his left corner. Oh, this is gonna be some monstrous defending here for Egypt. The whole crowd is for Cote d'Ivoire. The entire crowd is going for Cote d'Ivoire right here. All right, let's see if Diallo can put another good cross. Basically, Cote d'Ivoire have only scored from set pieces. There was the free kick in the first half, which was the old goal from Fatou. And then the second goal, which was the corner after El Shanawi missed his... missed the chance. Here's Diallo. That's good ball in. El Shanawi. Ooh. I thought that was going to be an own goal for a second. I thought that was going to be an own goal. Yeah, Egypt were in complete control. I thought for a majority of the second half, but then all of a sudden they've completely fumbled here. All right, here we go though. Ah, do it, man. What referee? Just play the corner. Get up, Atia, man. Get up, Atia, man. This is not pathetic time wasting. Pathetic time wasting. Bro, even your teammates like, get up. The medical staff are not going to help you. You didn't tear anything. Get up. There you go. I'm not dealing with that sort of BS. Here we go. Corner in. Another corner? That should be another corner. No? I thought that went off Fati. It did. That's a clear corner for Ivory Coast. That should be a clear corner for Cote d'Ivoire. What the heck? Oh man, 7 minutes, and I think we're gonna have about. Oh, look at Egypt now, kind of high pressing. Good hold of play from Salah. Can Salah make the pass to Trezeguet? No, that's a clear foul on Salah. Good play from him. Well, there was VAR in the group stage, and then VAR decided to take a break during this quarterfinal because it hasn't been used once. It hasn't been used once so far in this quarterfinal stage. I guess they said, you know what? We only use it. It's only available in the group stage. Do we have it in the round of 16? I'm trying to remember. I think there might have been one incident in the round of 16, but I can't quite remember. Oh my God, Sangare. Ball over the top towards absolutely nothing. It's cleared away by Egypt. Marmouche, he's got to just hold up there. Krais Ulai. Good defending from Fatih. Trezeguet says, yeah, let's just clear this out. Oh, yeah, the Mali and Tunisia. Oh my God, I was at that game. Yeah, it was a clear red card on Koulibaly. Oh no, they didn't go to the monitor for that. The referee sent him directly off. Wait, was there VAR in that situation? No, because they had the penalty for Mali. that was being checked. It was checked, but the referee didn't go to the monitor. That game was so trash, bro. I cannot believe I wasted 130 minutes of my life, and that was my first ever AFCON game, live in person. I'll never forget it. That is for sure. Just some very good time wasting there from Egypt. You just gotta the perfect time wasting if you're Atia and if you're El Shanawi. Good defending from Omar Marmoush. Can't quite do it. God damn, Diallo's all the way back here. Salah. Yeah, you just got to play it smart here for Egypt. You got 4 minutes to go. Probably, I would say there's going to be 5 minutes of added time, 6 minutes of added time with the time wasting and the goals. Yeah. Good play there. Oh, just couldn't find the feet of Trezeguet, and now back into the control of Cote d'Ivoire. So Cote d'Ivoire got 10 minutes here. Oh boy, oh boy. Diallo. Oh my God, there was so much space there for Crasso. I don't know why Diallo didn't play it first time into Crasso. Doesn't look like Cote d'Ivoire want to score any more goals. They said, nah, we're good here. They got to bring Toure off the bench, man. That guy has scored in back-to-back goals. Oh my God, Crasso! Oh, or Bayo straight into the hands of El Shanawi. I don't even know who I would have like as man of the match today for Egypt if they win this game. Maybe Rabia? I actually think Hani has had a pretty decent game. I mean, yeah, he's going to struggle against Diomande, but I'd probably give it to Hani. That'll probably be my man of the match for Egypt. Not Fatou, not Abdelmogid. Maybe Rabia, maybe him. Not even Marmoush or Salah, even though they both got a goal, which is what you need from your superstars. I'd probably give it to Hani or Rabia. Oh, that's a terrible pass from Chrysolai, but Diomande still keeps it going. 2 minutes of the 90 left. Oh, man. Cote d'Ivoire just got to go for it. What are they doing? Back into Crasso. Crasso, can he get it out of his feet? Crasso, back to Chrysolai. Back to Diomande. Diomande, is he going to cross it in? Back to Chrysolai. Chrysolai switching the play to Doué. Doué. Oh, my God. Terrible cross from Doué. All right, there we go. Doué into Diallo. Diallo, is he going to play the overlap and run? Nope. Diallo, he's going to take on the man. He beats Marmoush. Diallo cuts it back. That's not it. Now it's just desperate defending here for Cote d'Ivoire. Nope, they're going to go for the subs. Toure, Seko Fofana coming in. It looks like Diomande's coming off. Yep. I think that's the right call. I think Diomande kind of faded away in the second half. He was electrifying in that first half, but second half he was fading away. Seko Fofana's got a late goal in him. Remember that Mali game at the last AFCON? Or it was him and Adingra and Diakite. That was kind of... Oh, man. Egyptians got to be praying hard, man. This is going to be a big, big win for them if they can get it. Good. See? Trezeguet knows what to do, man. Sangare clearly kicked him. That's a clear foul. Sangare clearly kicked Trezeguet. Right there. Right there. That's a clear foul. All right, how much added time do we have? How much added time do we have in this 90? Oh boy, oh boy. I think we're going to get 5 or 6. Just because of the subs. Five minutes. Oh, 5 minutes for Egypt to survive. I'd probably say that's a fair amount of time. That's a foul by Trezeguet. Here we go, man. This is it. This is it, people. Are the defending champions going to go out? Are we going to have new champions of Africa? Or will they find that late magic like they did at the last tournament? They're getting nothing. There we go. Hold up play to Seko Fofana. He's not going to shoot it. He's going to play it back to Diallo. Diallo going for the shot. That's not the right idea. Seko Fofana. Oh, man. Good defending from Egypt, man. You can say what you want. Oh, they're defensive. They're just playing defensive football. Egypt are still defending very well. But Cote d'Ivoire will be kicking themselves. You cannot go 2-0 down against Egypt. Well, there goes Marmouche. Everyone wants to equalize. Of course everybody wants them. But this is perfect for Egypt. Salah scored. Ashur got the assist. Marmouche scored. You looked quite good defensively. Like, the 2 goals was just Fatu's crazy own goal. And then El Shanawi's poor decision making with that goalkeeping choice. Otherwise, it's been pretty good performance from Egypt. I think they defended well for most parts, and you kind of figured that this was going to be that way for Egypt. They were going to go into a more defensive approach, but now we're entering the final 3 minutes of an AFCON classic in Agadir. The fans definitely got their money's worth in this game. Diallo cross in. El Shanawi's coming for it. El Shanawi with the wonderful punch. That's how you show your experience. Another ball into the box, and it's poor, man. Just poor. Poor from Cote d'Ivoire. .90 seconds to go. Again, just Cote d'Ivoire throwing it up in the air. Toure wins it. Oh, what a challenge. Was it Ibrahim? What a challenge from Ibrahim to stop Toure right there. Seko Fofana. Good defending again from Egypt in the middle. Doué. Crasso. Put the ball into the box if you're Cote d'Ivoire. Look, then Diallo. Good defending from Fatou, man. We all could be critical of Fatou if you're Egyptian, but ever since he got beaten in that 1-on-1 situation, he's been great. Is that a throw-in for Egypt? Oh, okay. Trezeguet. Mustafa Mohammed wins the free kick. This might be it, man. Egypt are going to do it. It looks like Egypt are going to do it. I don't think that... You think the ref has made a lot of mistakes? I think the ref has been pretty okay in this game. I don't know what people... God, are we gonna criticize every referee at this tournament now? Seko Fofana, man. Okay, Seko Fofana, what do you want to do with the ball? That was terrible from Seko Fofana. Mustafa Mohammed. Great game management here by Egypt. Yeah, just clear it away for Egypt. Just clear it away for Egypt. They want to get a sub as well. Oh, Egypt have done it, man. Look at Hossam Hassan. He's crying already. Egypt, they just own Cote d'Ivoire. That's now 5 times they have met at the AFCON this century. 5 wins for Egypt. 5 wins for Egypt. That's what they do, man. Oh boy, what a win for Hossam Hassan and his team, and they march on. They march on. Yeah, people. Thank you all for tuning in. What a day. What a game this was. What a game. Easily the game of probably the tournament. Just the drama, the intensity, everything about it was phenomenal. But I'm going to now record the recap for today's game. Then tomorrow we're going to have the semifinal predictions. And then we get a couple days break until the semifinals on Wednesday between Senegal and Egypt once again. And not Cote d'Ivoire, excuse me, Morocco and Nigeria. But thank you all for tuning in. Remember to check out the recap that will soon be uploaded here on the channel. Have a beautiful day. Thank you to all the new members. Jared, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you all for tuning in. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe in this crazy world.